Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and once again, I'd like to welcome you to the beautiful interior of Bowser's Castle starring Paper Mario in the Origami King, where if you might remember at the end of the last part, I bid farewell to all of you at the beginning of the end of the game, and because we have a spare moment to ourselves, I took it as an opportunity to come back to an area that we kind of couldn't really do anything about until we did some plot pertinent crashing into the side of a volcano trying to reach Peach's Origami Castle ordeal. So we now have a spare moment, and I will go and approach this depressed looking Shy Guy, and let's go cheer him up. Can't believe they left me behind after everything I've done. I was so excited about the airship that I bought this. I don't even want it. You take it. And he gives us our last treasure of Bowser's Castle, which happens to be his airship, which if you think about it is really depressing. What a poor Shy Guy. But yeah, if you guys were expecting some finale stuff, I would not go so far as to say that we're going to be doing any of that in this part. But everything I do plan on covering will be in this part. So, as you'll know, we're back here in Bowser's Castle, which is still shipwrecked, and battle's not going great, my friend. I'm sorry. Bowser has succumbed to the clap. But where was I even going with this? There is one last thing that I can really make note of here in the Shangri Spa, and that's the fact that you can indeed revisit the game trivia show of Shy Guys Finish Last. If you want to, you can actually go through and play a perfect game where you do all 4 categories at all 3 levels straight up in a row without losing, and you get a trophy for it. Needless to say, I have not had time to do this yet because of moving, and it's just very time consuming and something that I don't want to take care of right now. By the way, with all of Bowser's minions gone, that speech by that groundskeeper was stirring. Did we all learn a lesson? I know I learned a lot about sweeping and mopping. Yeah, you guys gotta clean up your own nonsense now. But we can head back to the Rainbow Springs, and that is where you'll be able to play a perfect game so you can get a trophy. This is going to be required in order to beat the game, and unfortunately, like I mentioned, I just haven't had time to do it yet, and the one that I keep having trouble with is the stupid ring scramble, where you guys saw some of it, but it gets substantially more evil, and some of the hints I've seen online have said, like, hey, you know what you could do is you can just take a video of it on your phone and then pause the game, and because you can do that with, you know, that right there, and you can do that nonsense, but it's kind of hard to recommend because it's already extremely difficult. They scramble it way more than they need to be. It's something that I am pretty confident they will patch in the future, if anything. Hopefully they do it when they fix the VIP rainbow card thing, but it's incredibly difficult. So I'm not even gonna bother recording that because I don't think I'll have enough room on my computer. I've just been recording for the move and all of the places we'll be stopping. I'll just have a little bit of time to edit, but welcome to the museum. Over the course of this game, there have been many things that we've done here, the least of which is visited this guy who is gonna be yelling that he's got trophies just here behind the counter. So if we talk to him, I received 1 or more of your trophies. He's gonna hand it to us one by one. So we're the coin collector. We are also the blockhead. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, he's still gonna give it to us. So we're a ring champion, because I think that was actually from Scuffle Island. And the true ringer. So this was from the ring machine. I actually already recorded this, but you guys will see it after the finale. That's a little bit different. Such as the speed ring king. It's down in the battle HQ. So yeah, I'm also the coin captain. I don't know. Oh, you're right. When we went down the Eddy River. And then we're also the shuriken master because we got over 100 points on our expert master run. And we're the origami toad collector. I forgot where we unlocked that, but it was random. They're already spit shined and proudly displayed in the treasure gallery. Perhaps I should have kept the spit part to myself. If my curated calculations are correct, the number of trophies you have yet to earn is 7. All right, well that's still kind of a lot considering all things, but we have 5 rooms available to us. First of which is the art gallery. So this is the most annoying room in the game, and I have yet to set foot in here because of how much I hate it. So check it out. Welcome to the world-renowned Musée Champignon Art Gallery. Here you can browse a wealth of artistic images from each of the regions you've explored. As you explore and rack up toad points, you'll be able to unlock new artistic treasures one by one. You can earn toad points simply by rescuing toads, of course. To see how many points you have at any given time, open the menu and select the info tab. All right, so basically we have none of these unlocked, but we have 416 toads, which I think is the max. We have rescued every toad there is to find, but in order to unlock these pictures, you need a certain number of them. And every time you want to unlock one image, you need to hover over it, press A again to unlock it, and do that about 100 more times, if that. And here, I'll show you if I'm mashing. This is how fast you can do it. Whoops. But then you eventually end up doing that. So yeah, it's really annoying, and I just wanted to show this is how it looks like when you start. Otherwise, you just got to keep on going, and it's very annoying. So the pictures, the illustrations themselves are fantastic. I love seeing the concept art of this game and just, you know, most other games in general, because there is a slew of it. I mean, just the amount of things that they show is just, it's super amazing. Like, we never get to see this. Where's the jack-o'-lantern shy guy paper macho? Like, it's just, it's really cool, and I enjoy it a lot. I might show some more of this later, maybe without commentary. I'll just do like all unlockables, because I do plan on doing that, but it's just, it takes so long. And you already saw that we have 400 toads that we need to do this for across 5 chapters. So I'll be doing the rest of that off screen. I just, again, want to let you guys know that that's there. Now for the next area, and don't worry, we're gonna get into some combat stuff here. We have the Origami Toad Gallery. This one is probably the easiest one to do, because this more or less will tell you if you're missing any specific type of toad and the origami that you've made of them. Now, this is a rather unique exhibit we're pleased to offer you at the Musée Champignon. Behold, all forms of weird and wonderful origami toads. The more of these unusual creatures you rescue in the wild, the more that will appear here in the gallery. So, yeah, we have stars for each of them because we rescued all the toads. Apparently there were none to rescue in the green streamer, which makes sense. It's actually been a while since we've had to do that, but thank goodness for that. So, fairly easy to do. Treasure gallery. Oh, that's the origami collector. That's what that trophy was. I see. So this one is a little bit unusual in the sense that oh, I did buy the rubber band. Yeah, the Musée Champignon is at your service. We'll store your collectible treasures free of charge. So this is where we can see all of the collectibles, and we can actually learn on where to find some of these. So yeah, keep collecting collectible treasures, then return here to admire your ever-growing collectible collection. So we're still missing a couple here and there, and the trophies are different from the treasures, so keep that in mind. Can be found somewhere in Toad Town. This doesn't really help us because you will only unlock these after A, beating the game, and B, completing some of the other things that we'll see eventually. But otherwise, we've done most of the rest of this. All of these are cool. And the thing that I actually really enjoy about these and any games that sort of offer this sort of thing is the fact that you can actually just examine these things really like diligently, and you can just see them. I don't know, I just really love that aspect in games. I loved Melee for it. There have been a couple of other games, but it's really cool. You can look around and get some information on each of these things. Tuna can offerings often disappear without a trace, so maybe we'll also go through some of that. But yeah, but we can also check for some of the trophies. Now this, I think, is the more interesting part. So, I have yet to win 200 battles. That is one thing that I will do off screen because we've already seen enough of them. But I'm amazed I actually got it on my other profile where I've been skipping battles, and I haven't gotten it here. So anyways, coin collector, blockhead, and this one we can see, you don't have to brag about it or show off, but you've collected a ton of coins. Now you can let this trophy do the talking. Yeah, they all look more or less the same, but we're missing the legendary Cheep Cheep and legendary Blooper. This is something we could have done since our time in the Great Sea, but things have been happening at such a neck break pace that I just haven't really bothered, but we will be covering that. Getting the perfect score in Shy Guys finish last is complete the art gallery collection, which I'm assuming means we have to click through A multiple times because it's everything on that side, on that left room, and then get every collectible treasure, which you can only do after the game. Complete the origami character gallery, which is something, and complete the sound gallery. Actually, hold on. That might be something different. So yeah, I'm going to be returning to that room on and off, and just so you know, that's there. But if we head into this one, this is the one that I'm confused about. So we basically will need to have fought every enemy at least once. So where am I missing a person? It is my pleasure to introduce you to one of the exhibits I'm most proud of. It is our origami character gallery. Here we'll find perfectly preserved origami specimens from your journey. Yikes. So as we defeat them, they swoop in to preserve their forms, blah, 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 blah. So we're missing 2, one from the yellow streamer and one from purple, but we've gotten the rest over here, which is interesting, actually. So we'll go over here and we can basically just do process of elimination to see which one we've missed. So I'm assuming this is the desert. So I'll have to come back here on my own time, which means, did I miss an ice? I'm missing this on my other profile too, but it's kind of cool, just like the little things you can see. One glance at Mario's twinkling blues makes them freeze. They vanish in battle, so don't lose track of them. So that's cool. Yeah, I have no idea which one I'm missing, this last one. Weird. We'll have to go back because I got the pokey. Huh. I don't think I... Scuttlebug. Yeah, I had everyone there. Again, I'll do that off screen. It's just somebody that I happened to miss fighting or I avoided them. I don't think there are any special enemies in that regard. But we head in here, and this, of course, is the sound gallery. Not a whole lot to show for this because, again, you can only complete it after beating the game. And I'm just going to say this right now in case I forget to in the finale. Here you can take an auditory tour of all the musical pieces you've heard in your adventure so far. Naturally, as you progress through the world, your library of recordings will expand. Specifically, once you have repaired all of the not bottomless holes in a given area, its sounds will unlock. So that's basically the significance of having to do that. So wait, check your fix rate. All right. So the music, did I not get red streamer? What am I missing in the red streamer land? Did I miss something obvious here? Or does that technically count as end game stuff? What the? Sounds of the red, uh-oh. I am hoping that will unlock at the end of the game. Or maybe I just need to fill out more of the art gallery. Who knows, but that'll all be done because you get a trophy for filling that out, and we are finished here. So I say we take a quick jaunt to the Great Sea, but not without a visit to our favorite black dealing Monty Mole, who's gonna sell us a couple of trophies. And amongst other things, yeah, I think that's mostly gonna be it. There's other toads that you can visit around here to do just like random silly stuff with, but it's not really worth our time. You can also keep going shopping here, but it's a nice little visit. Now, I already know the answer, but let's see it. Is there love in the air? Huzzah! A happy ending. You have found all of the love that was once lost. Alas, the fates betwist the knife. For me, you see, this was my life. And now, without a heart to seek, we shall forever not speak. Forevermore not speak. How dare you? Thought you were gonna give me a trophy, like a secret one, because no one would ever think to talk to you, right? But we'll head over here and we'll grab this, because now we actually have the stapler that we'll be able to purchase. Collectible treasures, keep it a secret, huh? Will do. Oh yeah, the tape is the one I forgot to buy. So, yep, I will grab that. Please and thank you. Hoo-hoo. And just a few more, please. Some scissors. I would like the scissors, please. Yeah, and there she is. That was a pretty intense battle. And last but not least, the last trophy that he will have to offer us. It's the stapler. Poor guy. Although he was intended for good, he was ultimately utilized for evil. Thanks, pal. That's it. I'm out of treasures. Get out of here. You've been my best customer. I'll never forget you. Sweet. So we don't even get a trophy for that. Well, that's all right. So our next stop is going to be Full Moon Island, because that is the fishing hole that we're going to be grabbing those legendary fish, which will actually be pretty important for us. So I guess I will meet you guys there in just a moment. Glad you guys are still waiting after all this time. To the Great Sea, once again. And so, ladies and gentlemen, after all of that trekking across the ocean, we've made it back to Full Moon Island, which will be the home of the legendary fish. And I just want to let you guys know now that this is a complete and utter re-record of this little section here, as you can tell by my coin count. I screwed up this section so royally bad that I needed to redo it because the amount of cringe that I was experiencing watching it back and editing was too much to handle. So as of right now, the entirety of the game has been recorded, it's done, it's edited. This is the last thing I need to do, and I wanted to kind of punch it in here because I thought I had caught the legendary fish, but apparently I didn't. They were too small, and they were not the correct size. And so when we cut back to, I guess, whatever past Ellison was thinking when he was recording this, you guys get to see a little bit of the confusion I had when I went back to the museum and none of the trophies unlocked for me. And here I am rectifying it, and I'm glad I get to do it here now, especially now that we've moved to Austin, Texas, although we're not entirely moved in just yet. I'm literally setting my mic on top of a, ooh, there it is, on top of a bubble-wrapped Xbox One that is very precariously hanging off the top of my amp, so it's just my makeshift mic stand for the time being, but if we can get these guys out of the way, we'll be able to catch these guys. And the ones that I caught were very close to these sizes already, and that was what kind of bummed me out about missing it. But come on, baby. Yeah, there we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Goodness. How'd I mess it up that badly? It's huge. It's the ruler of the great sea. Man, this sucks commentating like this because I'm like at an angle. So, yep, 400 is exactly what we're looking for. And, yeah, life is going to be great. So let's go ahead and keep looking. And something that kind of helps sometimes is getting rid of some of these fish just by getting them to kind of respawn some of the spawns. Because generally the blooper shows up pretty quick after that last one. But you could also try just resetting it as a whole and then going back this way and hoping that it spawns Ori. Hey, there it is. Nice. Okay. So obviously the blooper is a little bit trickier to catch because you don't know which way he's looking. He's being a maverick, floating around in circles. Oh, this is bad. They disappear pretty quick, so we're going to want to be a little bit on the lookout for that. But if we're lucky, we might just be able to do this. And also this flicking. Okay, here we go. Yes, yes. Oh, it's rough, man. But there we have it. Both legendary creatures of the ocean are found in the same spot. Calamitous calamari. It's plain to see. This one rules the great sea. That is wonderful, man. So 400 once again, and we earned the blooper print. So there we have it. Life is good. I'm still waiting on some equipment to come in, like a desk and a chair. So yeah, I'm literally sitting on a floor with my TV propped up against the wall. But there we have it. There's going to be a trophy waiting for us, but we're not going to unlock it until the post game. I've already done some of that stuff already, and I'll finish the rest once I'm able to do it comfortably. But thank you guys so much for watching. I guess this is the last future Ellison you'll be seeing for the time being. So from here on out, I guess I'm just going to cut back to wherever it is we did the last time we finished off. So prepare for some confusion of my past self. But upon our return, check it out. Mari, we have some new pieces on display. Do please view them at your leisure. So you could come over here at any time and view the print, but what? It's just a frame? Holding the space to... Oh, didn't I have some... Wait a minute. Speaking of large specimens, a colleague once told me that there are monster fish lurking in our local waters, believe it or not. If you were somehow able to procure one of these displays, I would be thrilled to display it as always. Wait a minute, I just caught it. Oh, there it is. So why didn't... Am I not supposed to get a trophy for that? Or am I some kind of dummy? Well, this is where you would see it. It's obviously been recorded here as data, and we should have that trophy now. Because those are the two legendary things that I need to... Huh? I am so confused right now. I thought this was gonna work. Okay, so 58, 58. I think this is where we need to be as far as things are concerned. Because we still need to defeat Ollie, and we need to get the post-game one. So, I guess let's look at our trophies. Apparently, maybe I'm supposed to wait until the end of the game, but... Or is it this one? No. Catch the... What is... Am I missing something? I don't Oh, I don't know about that one there. Whatever, no big deal. I'm upset. What is happening? Am I supposed to have another step to this, or am I just going crazy? Ah, we have some pieces on display. Yes, I know this. How dare you? I was told there would be treasure, there would be trophies, there would be wives. Whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, join me next time on Paper Mario: The Origami King, where we will beat the game. And I'm really excited about it. I'll figure out all the rest of the trophy stuff, but you more or less know what to expect. So, without further ado, I'll meet you guys in front of King Ollie's door next time.